So, the Timeless One is now out on vacation. At Revolution, Toni handily defeated Marina Shafir in a pretty pedestrian match, if we're being honest, with a bite to the tit. Her actions, her words, not mine. After her convincing win, I think we all kind of assumed that she'd move on to a different feud. Rumor has it that she was set to begin feuding with Tekla for the world title. But then...
Ronda Rousey!
Now we know Ronda is not actually signed with AEW. She was simply making a one-off appearance to promote her up-and-coming fight, while at the same time she could kind of stick it a little bit to WWE and TKO. There's also a possibility of them facing off in the future, most likely at AEW All In. We thought it was going to be this year, or maybe a tag feud with Ronda Marina versus Toni and Mina. But Toni is out, and most likely out for the remainder of 2026. Multiple sources have come forward to say that it is not an injury-related reason why she'll be gone. In fact, she was actually seen recently, not this weekend, but this past weekend, at EXS in New York, in an event interacting with fans and seemingly in good spirits. To speculate, it's possible she might be pregnant, which, if that's the case, congratulations. Or it might just be burnout, which, I mean, she would deserve a break. I mean, the Timeless One is incredible. Other wrestlers have needed to take a step back or breathe so that way they don't get burned out, and it just, maybe it's just that. Since Toni lost the title at All Out and the rematch at Wrestle Dream, she's been kind of up in the air. Bear in mind, I love everything that she's been doing, but she's been more playing a supporting role to the women's division, which, I mean, she's a star. She should be. She should be treated kind of like Shawn Michaels or The Undertaker back around 2005, 2006. Kind of like, they're not in the title picture. They're so big, they don't need to be in the title picture. That's where she's at, in my opinion. I've loved everything that she's done with the championship, but she can't be in the title picture the whole time. You risk becoming John Cena or now Cody Rhodes, and she needs more layers. The women's tag team division run was awesome. The Timeless Love Bombs, loved it. The War at Full Gear was solid, as was the Mixed Nuts match at World's End. Also, that fun tag team that she formed with Orange Cassidy was a lot of fun, with jealousy from Mina. But then...
Oh my God! Tony, whoever did this, I will find you and I will end you! Marina!
Toni was attacked, and there are now plans in place for a whodunit storyline. And well, I might have an idea. What if, hear me out, what if it was Mina? What if it was Toni's scorned lover? While the Mariah May storyline was gold and still probably the best women's feud in AEW history, what if we could have a proper third act? Toni returns and reveals that it was Mina that attacked her, but why? The Timeless Love Bombs had so much more time, but Mina revealed her toxicity and her jealousy for how everyone loves Toni. The fans, the wrestlers, Orange Cassidy, Chris Statlander, Ronda. She saw the way Toni looked at Ronda, and it wasn't just that Toni looked like she was ready for a fight. She saw a passion in her eyes that had long since dimmed in their relationship. So she broke Toni's heart before she could break hers. And then there's your feud right there. Is it a bloody affair? Does Toni get back up? I don't know. It's not a bad thing. Maybe Toni isn't sure how to feel about this. I'm not sure. While I do wish that Toni would stick around, it also does kind of feel like an Austin injury angle where Vince was forced to elevate other people. He was forced, when Austin broke his neck and was gone for, a year and a half? He was forced to elevate Triple H, Mankind, Kurt Angle, and most importantly, The Rock. The division only got better with the division will only get better with her absence, and I'm sure she'll have plenty of new feuds when she comes back. What about you? What are you gonna miss about Toni Storm? Let us know down below. We greatly appreciate it. We'll catch y'all next time. See you, everybody.